So in this part you have to rappel down while avoiding the machine gun shots from the helicopter, as well as steam pipes and other hazards.
Push down on the control stick to descend. If you kick off the wall while pushing the control stick left,
it's not really that hard to get down there, but I usually lose a bit of life on the way down because I'm not really that mindful of the steam pipes, and sometimes I do get hit by the hind, but by the hind's bullets. But it's just, since I have as much life as I do, it doesn't really matter because you get down before he kills you anyway.
You can, Snake.
But it's definitely possible to get down without being shot, but I've never really bothered to be that good at it, really. Oh, and there's one new thing, yeah, that they took from the sequel Sons of Liberty here too. If you see the upper left corner there, you have a grip gauge, which is something you had in Sons of Liberty when you were hanging off rails or something like that. But here you have it as you swing down, as you rappel down, because you're sort of hanging from the rope, I guess. And it makes it a bit harder actually, because the first time I did this, I actually didn't notice that, and for some reason I kept dying because it just fell down, and I didn't notice because I was used to just rappelling down without really worrying about that. So after the third go or something, actually, I noticed that and paid more attention to it and stopped halfway on one of the bars, so the grip level would go up again. And I don't know if I liked it or didn't like it or anything, but yeah, it's something that they decided to add. I don't know, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it wasn't really necessary in my mind, but in my opinion, but it's not that bad either. Guess it makes it a bit more realistic, but I don't know. No! So anyway, as you saw there, I just took out some guards with a remote-controlled missile, because I already knew that there was some guards there, and I feel like taking them out with the remote-controlled missile is the best way to get rid of them. But in the original you actually had to shoot at least 3 or 4 missiles before all of them were dead. Because the first one just killed one guy, and the second one killed the second one or something, and I don't know. I don't remember if it was 2, 3 or 4, but in this one you just had to fire 1. Which I guess again is more realistic, because if you had a huge explosion from a missile in between 3 people in a just in between 3 people standing close together, I guess all of them would die. But it, yeah, never really bothered me in the original that you had to shoot 2 or 3 times to get them all dead, but yeah, I don't know. Not really anything wrong or anything bad with that in either version, it's just a little change. And as you saw there, you can't go down because the stairs are broken, but in this version, that actually, I mean, maybe in the original too, when I think about it, it's kind of weird that he couldn't just jump down there, because I think it's just 1 floor down. So I don't really get why he couldn't just jump down there instead of doing all this. I don't know. But I do know that in the original you had to go down much further before you got to those broken stairs.
Don't shoot!
So, and that, I guess, is a bit better here then, because it's just going down a bunch of stairs with nothing really happening isn't all that fun.
Otacon.
So it's good that they shortened it a bit, but...
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me.
Anyway, you now
I'm afraid of heights.
meet Otacon in front of the elevator, which wasn't working before.
I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck, thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right.
It makes sense that Otacon had to take the elevator to get up, because it might have been harder to reach the top half of that broken staircase, but considering that at least it looks like, and I think I'm right in saying that it's just one floor down from the
Like
broken
a
staircase, so
movie hero or
you would have
something.
thought that at least Snake could just jump down there. I mean, it's not that high,
In the movies,
so I don't really see the
hero
problem
always
there.
saves the girl.
But that's nothing to do with
mean
this version
metal?
in general. Again, that's
Sorry.
both this and the
Forget
original
I
had
said
that
anything.
problem. It's just weird, but I guess it's to make it a bit more interesting and have some
There's
cool
something
gameplay
I
and all
really
that, some
gotta
fun
ask you.
gameplay and all that, but it's a bit weird when you think about it.
It's why I followed you up this far.
I've never really had a
you
problem with
ever
that part in particular, but it's just
Loved someone?
but when I think about it, it's really
That's
that's
what
a
you came
kind
to
of a big
ask.
flaw, really.
No, I mean,
I mean,
I-
you could have actually
I was wondering
skipped
if
this
even
entire thing here
soldiers
with
fall in
him
love.
talking with Otacon to get him
trying
to
to
fix the
say?
elevator and going up to fight the
Do you
Hind and
think
all that,
love can
because he could have
rule
just jumped down
even
from
on
that,
the battlefield?
jumped down that one floor, gone out and fight Sniper Wolf right away.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, yeah, he might have been in
Any place.
danger of
Fall in love with each other.
the Hind finding him again and trying to
If you
shoot
love
him while he
someone,
ran down there,
You
but
have to be able to
I still
protect
think he
them.
would have had a... I mean, I still think he could have
I
just
think
jumped
so
down that
too.
floor.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before, I won't hurt anyone.
I don't want you to.
Okay.
I have to say,
The
in
elevator
this
is
version,
stopped down there.
Snake
I
is
want
a
you to
bit
get it
more
to move.
abusive, if you will, to Otacon. I mean, he doesn't really hurt him or anything, but I mean, the thing with him lifting him off over his own head
That's
and
weird.
pushing him around, and
It was working
you
before,
know, he's
but
kind
now
of
it
mean
isn't.
to him, really.
Maybe
I
the
mean,
panel's
yeah, they're
broken.
supposed to be. I mean,
Can you fix it?
they are supposed
It was
to
working
gain a
before.
friendship through this experience and
If
all
it's
that,
the
but
mechanism, leave it to me.
if I mean,
I've
it
gotta
doesn't
go.
really
It's
seem
one
that
noisy fly.
plausible
Okay.
that Otacon would
I'll
want
stay
to be a
here and
friend
hold
with
the
this guy
fort.
unless he's really desperate
luck.
after the way he treats him. But I mean, yeah, he does treat him better and
You
better
really look
throughout
like
the game
hell.
and all, but
Are you okay?
still, pushing him around, lifting him high off the ground and all that sort of thing. I wouldn't want to be
Don't
friend with a
worry.
guy that treated me like
Do
this,
it doesn't
like
matter.
that. But yeah, again, that's just me overthinking, I
I
guess,
just pretend like I'm not here. And then I'm not scared.
overanalyzing it. But anyway.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
So, with this scene over with, you have to go to the top of the tower to fight the Hind, piloted by Liquid Snake.